Unit 6, a wonderful creation. Pre-task. Let us go with the poem first. The pre-task, you have this poem. The poem is two-way service. How? The first part shows the childhood and what the mother does for the child. And the second part, or the second stanza, tells that what the child after becoming an adult would do for his mother, who fed me from her gentle breast and hushed me in her arms to rest, and on my cheeks sweet kisses pressed. So very easily you can understand who he is referring to. Who fed me from her gentle breast and hushed me. She takes you in the lap when you are crying, in her arms to rest. So most of the time the mothers take the child in the lap, in the arms when they cry, and put them to sleep. And on my cheek sweet kisses pressed. So just 3 lines, and it speaks volumes about this beautiful creation that is mother. Now the person who has fed from her own breast, who has had sleepless nights, whose kisses means treasure to you, what would you do for such a person? So see what the poet wants to do. When thou art feeble, old and grey, so that now child has grown up, he's saying when you are feeble, thou means, like in English generally we say you, but in Hindi and Gujarati you say aap. So aap is respect. So thou means respect. When thou art feeble, when you are feeble, feeble means weak. When you are old and when you have started graying, meaning when you have grown old, my healthy arm shall be thy stay. So just like you help me in my growing period, similarly in your old age, I shall be your stick. I shall stand by you. I shall help you to walk. And I will soothe thy pains away, my mother, my mother. Such beautiful lines. Keep this in mind, and next time when Mother's Day is celebrated, see that you can write this poem on a piece of paper and give it to your mother. Why wait so long? You can write it as soon as you go home and give it to your mother, or read it to her loud and just see the expressions on her face. She'll definitely come and hug you and shower kisses on you. This picture shows God and an angel. Now this particular task is actually a dialogue between God and angel. Now how does the dialogue go on? Let's see. Well, this poem describes a mother and the child's duty towards her. It is so rightly said that God cannot be everywhere, so he created mother. This unit deals with the dialogue between God and an angel. So the first 2 lines tells you about the poem, and the last sentence tells you little more about the lesson. When the angel saw God working with full concentration, she was curious why God was taking such minute care in creating this model. Working with concentration. Concentration means full attention. Curious meaning keenness to know. Why God was taking minute care? See, I'm reading the word minute and not minute. The spelling of minute and minute is same. But in this case, you pronounce it as minute. Minute meaning tiniest care in creating this model. 6th day of overtime had still left God unsatisfied. So see, for 6 days and night, God had been working. Overtime, meaning without rest. And yet he was not happy with the work he had done. What shows he was unhappy? The word is unsatisfied. This creation had to be movable. It had to be replaceable. And her kiss and her lap would heal any wound or even broken heart. So see, it has to be movable. Movable meaning easily available. It can be easily touched. You see something and the tears come to the eyes. Of course, you can't replace a mother, but all her qualities, and then her kiss and her lap, these are the best cure that can be ever found under the sun. Her kiss and her lap would heal, meaning cure, amend, any wound or even a broken heart. Broken heart means when the love life comes to a termination, comes to a stop, and you feel that you've been cheated, then you speak to your mother. God thinks of providing this creature with 6 pairs of hands and 3 pairs of eyes. Now in reality, in the literal meaning, you don't see a mother with 6 pair of hands, nor you see her with 3 pairs of eyes. But yet, that a pair of eyes that she has, it does the work of 3 pairs. And the pair of hands that she has does the work of 6 pairs of hands. And that is why 6 pairs of hands and 3 pairs of eyes. The angel was not only shocked, but thought it to be impossible task. So the angel is thinking something like you, that if a woman, if the mother is walking with 6 pairs of hands and 3 pairs of eyes, she would look so strange. So that is why she speaks her mind and says it is impossible task. God explained the function for each pair of eyes. 1 pair to see through closed doors. 2nd pair to understand without utterance. Utterance means without speaking. And 3rd pair to see all the secrets without opening them. The first pair to see through the closed doors. So even if you close yourself in the room and say to your mother that you are studying, she knows it pretty well, that what you might be doing. 2nd pair to understand without utterance. When you return from school and she sees your face, your body language, and at once she knows how you have spent your day at school or in the office. And the 3rd pair to see all the secrets without opening them. So you had a fight with your friend, or you did something which you think you should not have done. Your mother understands at once that something is amiss, something is wrong. You too must have experienced few similar situations, isn't it? So reflect on this, that how the mother can have 3 pair of eyes. Is it properly justified? And the last sentence of that 3rd paragraph tells you, you too must have experienced few similar situations, isn't it? Here we have the picture of the mother Of course, it is a baby infant, but anytime mother's arms and mother's embrace is very soothing. It brings so much of satisfaction and your worries just evaporate. We have the meanings here. Dialogue. The Gujarati word has been provided. Sanwad. Concentration. It is in the second paragraph, second line, meaning attention. Curious. Inquisitive, meaning eagerness to know. In the same line, curious. Heal, meaning amend. Thik thai jaun, rujvi jaun. Utterance, meaning to speak. Bolvu. And secret means what is gupt. God had such tall plans to create a mother who would be a super lady, who could feed 6 members with just a kilo cabbage and also manage 9-year-old child's bath, play, study, food and sleep without getting annoyed or irritated. So see how the whole paragraph tells you the package of the mother. A super lady. Here, though there is only 1 kilo cabbage, she can manage to feed the whole family. And at the same time, you have this 9-year-old child who needs a bath, who needs to play, who needs to study, his food, his sleep, all the things she does without annoyance, without being annoyed or irritated. She doesn't grumble. So how has the mother been described in that paragraph? Super lady. When the angel touched the model, she found her too soft. And God informed the angel that she would be very tough and could endure anything. So though she is soft, you'll find the physical strength of man is more than that of a woman. But the heart strength of man and a woman, if you go to see, you'll find woman is very strong at heart. And at the same time, she is very soft. She sees somebody crying, she sees somebody without clothes, food, at once her heart will melt. She would be very tough, meaning strong, and could endure anything, any type of difficulties that comes her way, she'll be able to tolerate. God told the angel, this mother could not only think, reason, and compromise, but would be very tender and soft at heart. So the angel wanted to know, many times you might have heard, beauty and brain don't go together. But today, most of the beauty pageants go with the brain. It is not just the physical beauty. So here you have a beautiful mother who can think, who has reasons, and who can compromise. Any situation you put her in, she is able to mold herself into that. She accepts that situation, but would be very tender and soft at heart. You might see some of the TV serials in which the mothers have been portrayed, and what their role is. Mother's tears would mean millions of things. If she cries, what does her tear mean? It can mean pain, it can mean joy, it can be pride, disappointment, loneliness, and name anything under the sun. And her pair of eyes would at once comprehend. Just a glance from the mother and she will be able to understand her child, his troubles, his joys, his feelings. and that is the package of mother. Mother, what a wonderful creature. Remember, you must have seen the movie Tare Zameen Par and the song. What is the song, that one? Tujhko sab hai na pata meri maa. I think you know the tune. Tujhko pata hai meri maa, meri maa. Now in this way you can, for an activity, take up all those movies where the mother and the child's relations have been portrayed. Another movie was Masoom, in which you find the boy is not of the same woman, but the woman has two girls. But at the end you find her heart melts and she embraces the child. So the mother's heart can never remain or become a stone for a very long time. Listen to the entire song and you will understand this unit very easily. Now if you want to listen, you can tell your mother while listening to the song that, see, it is written in the lesson and therefore I have to listen. And you will understand that what are the secrets, which are the places, which are the moments which your mother can comprehend so easily, so beautifully, so tactfully. Here we have meanings for the words. The first word that comes, annoyed, in the first paragraph, last word, annoyed. The meaning is already written along with it, irritated. Then in the second paragraph, third line, the word is tough, meaning hard. And that is why from this word they have come with the cargo pants, which are tough pants. Endure, meaning to bear, meaning to tolerate. One more word you can add, tolerate. Compromise. This is the fifth line. Meaning, samjhota karna. Tender. In English you would say, come to an agreement. Compromise meaning to come to an agreement. Tender, meaning delicate, nazuk. And comprehend is to understand. Now let us go to the exercise, vocabulary. The first task in the vocabulary, complete the paragraph using the words from the brackets. At once the solution is there and all those underlined words is the answer to that blank. Mr. Desai is an architect. He is really a genius in his field. His high-rise building in the lap of Girnar. You say Himalaya ki god mein. So similarly, Gir ki god mein, lap of Girnar, is designed by him. Mr. Desai, in this case it is Mr. Doshi, would never compromise with his designs. His creations, compromise meaning would not agree to, in this case, would never. His creations are so tough, they can endure the tremors of an earthquake. So the buildings that he has made are very strong. Tough here is strong. They can endure, meaning tolerate, the tremors meaning the shake of the earthquake. This is why people are ready to pay him a lot of money. They take Mr. Doshi's name with great pride. Difference in the use of verbs, singular and plural verbs. This is the B section of vocabulary. Example, 3 pairs of eyes mean strength, power to see beyond. 6 pairs of hands means capable of multitask. There is a pair of scissors on the table. This is singular, pair of scissors. When it is a pair, that means only one. These scissors are old. It is used this scissors, meaning these. See, it is written these. That means it is not one. It may be 2 scissors, it may be 3. So these scissors are old. It is plural. The word these tells you it is plural. This pair of trousers is new. Singular. My trousers are dirty. So trousers in this case can be a pair. It can be 1, it can be 2. So it is plural. In the C part of the vocabulary, on previous occasion, by adding prefix, we were able to get antonyms, opposites. Now by adding suffix, we can get noun forms, verb and noun. Now see, if you add T to complain, it becomes complaints, and that is noun. The first word complain is a verb. Now when you add T-I-O-N to the verb imagine, then it becomes noun imagination. The verb is inspect. When you add T-I-O-N or I-O-N, inspection, it is noun. Similarly, adding S-I-O-N gives you a noun. Permit, permission. Occur, occurrence or occasion. Admit, admission. Similarly, ty. When you add, you get the noun. Beauty, guilty, and purity. Now what will be the verb of these words? Beautify. But you don't say guiltify, huh? And purify. Nouns for do will be deed. For endure, it will be endurance. And for feed, it will be food. Fill in the blanks with appropriate forms of the words. Page 55, first one. We expected 20 guests, but we had 35 guests. Our calculation went wrong. The word in the bracket is calculate. Second one. So calculation is noun, T-I-O-N. Second, trains are overcrowded these days. Do you have a reservation? The word reserve. Again, T-I-O-N, and you get the noun. Third, examination is a noun itself. Around the corner. How is your? The word they have given in bracket is prepare. Preparation. Again, T-I-O-N. Fourth, an angel was present at the time of, see the word is given create. So at the time of the creation of a monkey. Now you'll find that most of the nouns take up an article or maybe a pronoun. Our calculation, our reservation, your preparation, the creation. So you can see that the nouns generally take up something before it. Fifth one. There is some fault in the machine. It needs reparation. Now you say Now you might not use this word so often, but yet it is correct. It is reparation or repair. You can use say repair. Sixth one. The rejection of my proposal disappointed me. The word reject and rejection. Word building. Clues for forming nouns by adding suffix meaning after the word. Tailing words you can put in. MENT when you add, like punishment, improvement, enjoyment, entertainment. ANCE, endurance, entrance. Then ENCE, innocence, excellence, independence. TH, strength, truth. TY, guilty, cruelty, beauty. TRE, theatre, center, meter. Now these clues, you can write it on a bookmark, and whenever you are reading a lesson, and when you come across certain words, add them and see if you can get the new words. And if your ears find the sound pleasing, that means it is correct. Now, in the same way, you can make adjectives. AL. Most of the TION, SION words will take AL. National, mortal. ABLE, comfortable, capable. FUL, hopeful, beautiful. ISH, foolish, childish, bluish. IVE, creative, subjective. OUS, dangerous, courageous. Now clues for making verbs or forming verbs. EN, when you write at the back, weaken, darken. Same way you can write EN at the beginning. Enlarge, enslave. FY, beautify, purify. ISE, advise, practice. See, the sound is Z. IZE, nationalize, privatize. ATE, captivate, eliminate. Sometimes by removing the tailing letters. Tailing letters like you have, say, amusement. Remove MENT, then it becomes amuse. So that way, nationalization. See, in this case you can't remove, right? So supposing I go back to the noun part, punishment, remove MENT, punish. Improvement, remove MENT, improve. So this way you can get even the verbs. Now we come to comprehension. Refer your book to page 55. The first comprehensions. Question 1. Why does Lord look puzzled? Answer. Lord had planned for 6 pairs of hands, 3 pairs of eyes. The pairs of hands had no problem, but 3 pairs of eyes that a mother has to have puzzled him. Meaning actually, where is he going to keep these eyes? Just imagine your face with eyes on 3 sides. Even Lord Shiva has 3rd eye, but he doesn't have pairs. It is 2 eyes, 1 pair, and 1 extra eye on the forehead. That's why he was puzzled. Second, what are tears for? Answer, tears are something unique, for they may be for pain, joy, pride, disappointment, or loneliness. Third one, what are the details of the wonderful creation? Answer, the creation of mother is said to be a wonderful creation, as Lord had worked overtime for 6 days and thought of providing 6 pairs of hands, 3 pairs of eyes to meet the heavy demand from various quarters. Children calling, husband calling, in-laws calling, all are calling at the same time. You might have seen one advertisement in which the mother is running about, giving breakfast to the father-in-law, packing son's tiffin, running to the husband's call. So all the places she is running about. So here that is multitask here. Heavy demand from various quarters. So understand heavy demand from various quarters. Though she is soft, she would be wonderfully tough yet soft at heart. So if she takes a stand that I told you not to do and yet you are doing it, then today you skip meals, then she is going to stand her ground. She could think, reason, and even compromise. And above all, her tears, which could mean pain, joy, pride, disappointment, or loneliness. Hence, a beautiful package and a wonderful creation. So see, she is a multitasker, and that is why a beautiful package. Third question. Why does God create 3 pairs of eyes? Answer. God's purpose for creating 3 pairs of eyes is justified, for 1 pair of eyes could see through closed doors. 2nd pair could understand without utterance. And the 3rd pair to see all the secrets without opening them. Meaning that nothing could escape mother's eyes. And so a child, however old, would always be a child for a mother and would find solace in her lap and in her embrace. Solace means satisfaction, consoling. You can also say consolation. 5th one. Which qualities are found in mother? A is extra. Mothers are loving, caring, affectionate, gentle, and tender at heart. But at the same time, they have great power of endurance and forgiveness, which is a multitask master. Yes, so you can say she is a multitask master, yet can control her emotion and be calm. 6th question. Why is mother a wonderful creation of God? Answer. As said, God can't be everywhere, so he created mother with so many qualities that demand nothing but respect. So, learn to respect the mother. I think there is one Gujarati prayer, "Maa baap ne bhul so nahi." I think in many of your notebooks, this particular poem is written, "Maa baap ne bhul so nahi." The B part of comprehension. Extracts are taken from the lesson and the question based on them. Page 55. Her all parts up to the pair of eyes. This one is page 51. This particular extract. What is special about the lap? Answer. The lap, that is the herb of love, disappears as soon as she stands. Meaning she can be firm and those a symbol of love. Yeah, mother stands for nothing but a symbol of love. But at the same time, she can be firm. She can be tough. The second question for the same extract. What is the strength of a mother's kiss? Answer. A mother's kiss has the strength of healing or curing everything from a broken bone to a broken heart. Second extract taken from the book, page 52. The angel was impressed up to the Lord explained. Refer to page 52. First question. How did the angel know that the eyes were leaking? Answer. When the angel went closer to the model and moved his fingers across the cheek, he found the tears. And so he said the eyes were leaking. The second question from the same extract. What is wonderful about mother's tears? Answer. Mother's tears are so meaningful. They may be for pain, joy, pride, disappointment, or loneliness. The third extract of comprehension, page 52. What request was made by the angel? Answer. The angel requested God to go to bed and not to take too much trouble in a single day. And one more question. How would this mother heal herself when she is sick? Yeah, how would the mother heal herself when she is sick? See the answer. This mother would heal herself when she is sick by feeding her family of 6 members with just a kilo cabbage, and also manage a 9-year-old child's bath, play, study, food and sleep without getting annoyed or irritated. When she is able to serve her family, even when her body does not permit, gives her the greatest healing power. Mother's attendance to the need of the family would be her healing and cure. See, the last line sums up everything. Grammar in use, refer to page 56. Use of when and as soon as and even while. These 3 signify time. These words can be used also to combine sentences. See the example. The crowd cheered, captain of the team arrived. When the captain of the team arrived, comma, the crowd cheered. Because there are 2 sentences, see that you put a comma after arrived. Or, as soon as the captain arrived, the crowd cheered. That ... means that from the sentence you take it. Above sentence. As soon as the captain arrived, the crowd cheered. Second one. The doctors entered the ward. The visitors stood up. When the doctors entered the ward, comma, the visitors stood up. Or, as soon as the doctors entered the ward, the visitors stood up. Third one. The ticket collector got off the train. The train was moving. The ticket collector got off the train while the train was moving. You can't do it the other way round. Exercise, refer to page 56, and here are the solutions. When the travelers saw a stream of water, they were happy. After water you can see the comma. The librarian saw some visitors while she was leaving for her home. So when did she see? When she was leaving. When the lion saw the crowd, it roared. Fourth one, as soon as the result of the elections was declared, a procession was taken out. Fifth, the telephone rang while I was taking my bath. As soon as the speaker finished her speech, comma, people clapped. Seventh sentence. When I was teaching the students, comma, I heard a loud noise. After students, comma, writing section. Working mothers, paragraph in 100 words. Many of your mothers must be working, and therefore you'll find this paragraph fits to some extent in your life too. Many of you have working mothers. Some mothers are teachers, professors, doctors, bankers, or any other type of job. So, we are accustomed to such situation. My mother is a school teacher, and her timings are from 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. But before leaving for school, she prepares everyone's tiffin, fills water bottles, and also serves everyone milk, tea, along with some breakfast. The morning is busy hour. She rushes to school, she works devotionally at school and delivers her lectures successfully, for she had prepared her lessons previous night. So see, though she is working, she is taking care both of the work and at home. So she doesn't neglect anything. So I think this paragraph must be fitting your own life situation to great extent. She balances her work at school and at home too. By evening she is drained by handling the tasks at both the ends. But still, if someone calls, she attends without grumbling or complaining. She feels happy to contribute in family financially. Her contribution is no boasting. Please read the word boasting, but lessening a little burden off her husband's shoulder. So I agree with the last stanza of the poem in the pre-task. When thou art feeble, old and grey, my healthy arm shall be thy stay, and I will soothe thy pains away, my mother, my mother. So see, this is a small contribution for your mother. So when you get a chance, see that you write few good lines and give it to her as a present. And just see the joy in her eyes and her body language. Thank you.